Forecast weather from where you live.
All right, we've had a lot of thick smoke. Most of it's been thousands and thousands of feet up here over the past few days, and some of that mixing down this evening. Watch what happens over the next few days, though. Again, the pink, magenta, purplish color, that's thick smoke. Again, the time here, this is 11. Watch this kind of pull away. We still have some smoke, not necessarily at the surface tomorrow. The surface smoke is kind of this evening, part of tonight. Tomorrow, it's back thousands of feet up. This is 2:30, so a little bit of a hazy sky. That pulls away. Not as much smoke come Sunday morning, and not as much Sunday afternoon. And then a little bit more comes in briefly late Monday, and a little bit on Tuesday, but not as much. Reason being is that the ridge is building. Look at where the smoke is going. With the ridge kind of getting bigger, expanding this way and going back that way, the smoke is going to, with all the fires here, it will tend to go up and around the ridge. So we won't have as much of a smoky sky later on next week, especially. Tonight's just a little bit of light rain and sprinkles in our southern counties. That'll end soon. Then we'll get some clearing. But the pattern's going to change. Right now, the big ridge with the record warmth, all the fires, the drought, that's up here. That's the big H, the big high here. There's a low here, there's one down here. This may become a tropical system. And then there's a big ridge, kind of a blocking ridge out here in the western Atlantic. What will happen is the big ridge up here and the one in the western Atlantic will kind of merge together, form one big ridge here. Again, all the smoke going up and around like I showed you. And any wet weather stays down here and back here. We call this an omega block. And with this omega block becoming dominant, it will lock in and it will stay pretty hot and dry for many days. Beginning as early as like the start of next week. It's a 70 tomorrow, 65 to 72 doing it for highs. Nice northwest wind blowing. There you see the comfortable highs, 67 Florida, 71 at Attica, 75 to 80 in the viewing area on Sunday. Sunshine around, winds out of the northeast, 78 in Greater Lafayette, and you see the highs varying from 80 at Attica to about 76 at Flora. There's your clearing trend tonight. These are just a few fair weather cumulus tomorrow and some smoky haze aloft and a little bit on Sunday, but overall a lack of cloud cover on Sunday, a lot of sun on Sunday. But then we look to next week. Watch the omega block pattern develop. Remember, like I showed you with the smoke and just outlining it on a surface map or just on an upper level map. The trough is out here, the ridge is here, all the smoke goes up and around, all the rain goes up and around, and then there's a trough kind of down here. And in the middle, that's where the heat, the dry areas, the sinking areas, and underneath that, this is what you get. You get California weather, low humidity, warm to hot temperatures. 89 on Thursday, 87 Wednesday, 90 next weekend, a little more humidity and a couple storms late a week from this Monday.